more on the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran. We're joined by CBS News senior national security correspondent Charlie D'Agata, standing by for us in Tel Aviv. Charlie, good morning. Give us an update on the latest in the region as far as the fighting and the ongoing blockade of the Strait of Hormuz.
Good morning, Errol. Nice to see you again. So we're learning this morning that the U.S. Navy has expanded that operation to the blockade in the region south of the Strait of Hormuz to include a warning that any ship suspected of carrying contraband like weapons and ammunition could be the target of a possible interdiction by U.S. forces. So the U.S. military has released new video of the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier. So that's the biggest piece of this flotilla that includes at least 10 U.S. destroyers, I'm told, in the waters south of the Strait of Hormuz. And U.S. Central Command says a 10th Iranian flag tanker was also turned back after trying to skirt around that blockade. Now, they've been putting warnings out to passing ships that if they do not comply with the blockade, that the full force of the U.S. Navy is ready to force compliance. This is a radio message that they're putting out. So what we're seeing here is the U.S. attempting to break Iran's blockade of the Strait of Hormuz by imposing its own. But it's important to point out that those U.S. naval assets are not near the strait. They're keeping them out of harm's way and are instead targeting ships in the waters further south. But while a ceasefire is underway, U.S. officials say the military assets in the region are not standing still. They're constantly repositioning, and that thousands more U.S. troops are still headed to this region. That was already planned, including another aircraft carrier and its strike group, and more Marines, so still on war footing. Same time, President Trump has indicated that a new round of talks between the United States and Iran could take place as early as this weekend in Pakistan with a view to ending this conflict for good. Errol?
All right, Charlie, thank you very much.